Hello and welcome to episode 25 of Rebuilding Chelsea. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you, and it is the first leg of our Europa League Conference semi-final against Wolfsburg at home, and then in the second match I'll show you the away leg of the Conference League semi-final. So let's get straight into it, and the team to play the home leg is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then, and it is Simon in goal, back four of Cucurella, Botman, Silva and James, Fernandes at the base of midfield, Havertz and Mount ahead of him, Mudryk on the left, Sterling on the right, Moukoko up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is suggesting if you carry your last performance into this match, we'll do well. I am going to disagree with him. We're at home in the first leg, so let's take control of it. Take control of the tie by winning the first leg and winning it well. So let's pump the fists and go with that. And let's get into the tunnel. Chelsea were impressive last time out against Crystal Palace. How do you carry that form into this match? We want to play well in every match. How important is a good performance? If we play to the levels we're capable of, we'll be absolutely fine. How important is Unai Simon? Manager's dream. So let's get out there and see if we can do the job in the first leg. So, first 10 minutes almost gone, and we've shaded it but not really had anything to show for it. Corner now, Mount with the outswinger, right footed to the far post, headed away, and Botman wins it. Havertz to Botman, and Enzo Fernandez' shot is off target and the highlight comes to an end. I think we will demand more. We've had 5 shots, haven't hit the target with any of them yet, so that is nowhere near good enough. Unai Simon's goal kick to Antonio Silva, Botman into Havertz, Cucurella finds Mudryk to Moukoko, Mudryk to Cucurella, turns, plays it back to Botman, who finds Cucurella again, Havertz over the top from Moukoko, who chips it over the crossbar, and the highlight comes to an end. Adams for Wolfsburg. Antonio Silva wins his header, finds Cucurella into Mudryk, Cucurella to Botman, Havertz to Botman again, Cucurella onto Mudryk, turns it round the corner for Moukoko, who finds the back of the net. He's on 20 goals for the season. It is Chelsea 1, Wolfsburg 0. So good start, 20 minutes gone. Let's see if we can build on that. Let's encourage the boys. As Antonio Silva takes a free kick, short to James, down the right wing for Sterling, who loses the ball. Mount picks up the loose one, but loses it himself. Adams comes forward for Wolfsburg. He's dispossessed. Cucurella to Mudryk. Crossfield ball for Sterling is cut out. James picks up the loose ball. Finds Mount. Forward for Sterling. Infield to Fernandes. James back to Silva. Havertz into Mudryk. Fernandes to James. Forward for Mason Mount. Squares it. And Moukoko has a second goal of the game and a 21st of the season. It is Chelsea 2, Wolfsburg 0. So looking good so far. And it is Botman to Antonio Silva, into Mount, James to Sterling, plays it round the corner, it's flicked on, Mudryk picks up the loose ball, it's played in for Moukoko, and he can't get the shot away, but he's offside anyway. Into the last 10 minutes of the first half, James to Antonio Silva, swaps passes with Enzo Fernandez, Botman to Havertz, who loses the ball. Wimmer round the outside, crosses it, and Lucas Nemecha, has he got a goal back for Wolfsburg? He has. It is Chelsea 2, Wolfsburg 1. So far from tie over at this stage, not even first leg over now. So need another goal or two in the second half. And there is your half-time whistle. So doing well, can definitely find another gear. I'll not criticise them when we're ahead at half-time. We need to take off Kai Havertz, I think, and bring on, let's see, we could put Reece James in there. Kai Havertz can then come off for João Mario. And we can also take off, I need to take Mason Mount off if possible, but I don't think I can. I could put Botman in where Fernandes is, Fernandes into midfield for Reece James, and then Mason Mount can come off. In fact, Reece James can go there. Mason Mount then can come off for Wesley Fofana. And that'll do, I think. 2 changes at half time then. And a bit of tactical jiggling. So let's see if we can make that count in the second half. As I'm not going to make any more changes until after the hour mark. So probably on about 65 minutes we'll make the next couple of changes. As Baku takes the throw in to Wimmer. Wimmer's cross, Thuram's header, and that is just wide. So coming up now to that 65-minute mark. So let's look at making a couple more changes. So we could, in fact we will do silver for silver, so 1 silver for another. And let's take, who can we take off? Raheem Sterling for Neres. So that's 4 changes, and I'll save 1 for the closing stages of the match. Antonio Silva into James, plays it back to Antonio Silva, Botman to Silva again, James into Sterling, ball forward is cut out, Wimmer to Nemecha, Nemecha to Baku, Baku's ball in, and Svanberg has got an equaliser for Wolfsburg. They've come back from 2 down, and that was not what we needed. So we are going to make the final change now. Just a question of what we do, and I think it's going to be Mudryk to be replaced by Evan Nielsen. We'll confirm that. João Mario's throw in to James, back to Botman. He's dispossessed by Thuram but wins it back himself. Thuram gets back in though to win possession. Nemecha to Wimmer. Forward for Adams on the right hand side for Wolfsburg. Adams gets to the byline, crosses it. The header hits the crossbar and it's put behind by Cucurella. We're under pressure here. We could easily end up losing this. So we'll demand more. We'll go attacking in the final 17 or so minutes. The header straight at Unai Simon. And the highlight comes to an end. We're a little bit unlucky to be level. And now we've got a highlight. Botman into Makoku. Evanilson, dispossessed. Cucurella wins it back. Botman to James, plays it out to João Mario on the right. Crosses, and it's blocked behind for a corner, which Neres will take. It's headed away, and the highlight comes to an end. And now we get another highlight. João Mario's throw-in is given straight to Lacroix. Nemecha's flick on, but Thiago Silva will collect the loose ball and find João Mario into Botman. Back to Thiago Silva. João Mario beats his man, finds Neres on the right, plays it infield. It's a fortunate one, and it falls to Evanilson, who puts it in the back of the net, but it's disallowed for offside. So 3 minutes to go, 2-2, and we've got 3 minutes of added time. That's expired now. Full time, Chelsea 2, Wolfsburg 2. I'll be back in a moment to show you the second leg and see if we can make the final. Okay, well, following the first leg draw against Wolfsburg, we managed a victory away to Southampton in the Premier League, and now attention turns to the second leg and to whether we can make the final. And this is the team that is going to go and try and do that, and it is Simon in goal, back four of Cucurella, Botman, Fofana and James, Fernandes at the base of midfield, Mount and Bellingham ahead of him, Mudryk on the left, Sterling on the right, Moukoko up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well, my assistant thinks I should say if you carry your last performance into this match, we'll do well. I disagree with him. We did beat Southampton, but we weren't great. So I'm going to say I want to be impressed. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to say we should be winning today and booking our place in the final. Don't let me down. So can we pump the fists and go with that? We can. And I think I'll take that. Everybody's either motivated or composed, and there is absolutely no complacency. So let's get into the tunnel. You come into this one having struggled a little of late while your opponents are riding the crest of a wave. Do you anticipate another bad day at the office? It's going to be hard to get a result, but my players are up for a challenge. How's the mood in the camp? We're confident, we believe in ourselves, and that's nice to see. What will make the difference between two similar teams? Be quality of execution. We need to do everything right, so let's get out there and do it. And we'll keep an eye on the other game as well. I can't remember what the score in the first leg of that one was, so I won't necessarily know who the opponent in the final is going to be for whichever one of us makes it. Moukoko back to Enzo Fernandez, and the ball ends up in the back of the net. An own goal off Baku, and the goal stands. It's Wolfsburg 0, Chelsea 1, 3-2 to Chelsea on aggregate. Athletic Club taking the lead in their semi-final and quickly doubling it as well. So I suspect it'll be them going through as Cucurella wins the ball, finds Mudryk, plays it into Moukoko, and he's hit the post. It's a goal kick, and the highlight comes to an end. So, so far, so good. Botman to Mudryk. Ball over the top for Moukoko, doesn't find him, and we don't regain possession, but Enzo Fernandez nips in, wins it back, Mount to Botman, into Mount again, round the corner for Mudryk, can't find him. Sterling's won it back, finds Fernandes, Botman to Cucurella, turns it round the corner for Moukoko, and he is tackled. Highlight comes to an end. so far we're doing enough, but we need another goal to give us a bit of breathing space. Kukureya's header, and Botman picks up the loose ball, finds Mudryk, who gives possession away really cheaply. Wimmer crosses, Thuram's header, and Marcus Thuram has levelled it for Wolfsburg. So they've done it again, and it is Wolfsburg 1, Chelsea 1, 3-3 on aggregate, and we've got it all to do. So demand more. And let's see where we can possibly improve. And I think, to be honest, it's all over the pitch. We're not bad anywhere. We're just not great anywhere either. We've given possession away again really easily. And Unai Simon collects the loose ball. And bowls it out to Botman, plays it into Mount, back to Botman, Mount, back to Simon in goal, Botman again into Mount, Kukureya, plays it forward for Mudryk, Moukoko, diagonal ball, finds Bellingham, who goes for the chip, and it's just wide. So it does look like we're going to go in level at half time, as Lyon have got a goal back in the other semi-final. Mount with a free kick for Chelsea, hits the hits the goalkeeper and bounces off him. Mount to Fernandes, into the area. Fernandes is dispossessed, and Wolfsburg clear. Highlight comes to an end, and that is half-time. Wolfsburg 1, Chelsea 1. We've been much the better team, but we don't have anything to show for it. Don't like what I just saw, and we're going to make some changes. So we'll change Reece James at right back for João Mario. We will change... Who's on a 6.5? Is it Mason Mount? No, it's Raheem Sterling's on a 6.5. And we'll bring on David Neres. And I think I'm going to take Moukoko off and bring Kai Havertz off the bench. And let's start the second half. So hit them with a demand more immediately. Van der Ven plays it into Gerhardt. Koza. João Mario's got it back for Chelsea. Fofana to Neres. Ball over the top, finds Havertz. He's in on the keeper and finds the back of the net. And that is Wolfsburg 1, Chelsea 2. And we've played only 32 seconds of the second half. So already the changes having an effect, and we're ahead. So can we build on it this time and go clear? I'm going to make 2 more changes in a moment. I'll take off Bellingham and Mudryk once this highlight comes to an end. So in fact, I'll make the changes now. Mudryk for Evan Nielsen, and Bellingham for... I'll do Callum Hudson-Odoi for now, and we'll switch things around in a minute once we have the chance to. As Simon punches clear, it's come back into the area, and this time he's grabbed hold of it. The changes have been made, so we can now do the switching around of positions. So Hudson-Odoi is a right back or winger, and what we could do is put Hudson-Odoi In fact, what I'm going to do is put Kai Havertz into midfield, Hudson-Odoi onto the left wing, and Evan Nielsen can go up front. And then the final change is going to be at centre-back, actually. We'll take off Wesley Fofana and bring on Antonio Silva. In fact, we can't do that, so we're going to have to stick with what we've got, and we'll confirm those and restart the match. So let's see. Demand more. See if we can manage to find another goal to really take control. The other semi-final is now Lyon 5, Athletic Club 3, and I think that means that Lyon go through. I'll confirm that afterwards. Botman to Fofana, ball forwards, finds Neres on the right, plays it into Havertz, back to João Mario, Mount shoots, finds the back of the net, and we do have breathing space. It is now Wolfsburg 1, Chelsea 3, 5-3 to Chelsea on aggregate, and we're into the final couple of minutes, so it should be job done. And the 3 minutes of stoppage time runs out, and that is the final score. Wolfsburg 1, Chelsea 3, as I said, 5-3 on aggregate. And I'll be back in a moment to show you the Premier League table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see, with 36 games gone, we are in 4th place on 70 points. 15 points adrift of already confirmed champions Liverpool, and 4 points clear of Manchester United in 5th place. So Champions League football very much ours to throw away now. So let's have a look at when we're going to come back. And I am actually going to show you the last 2 games of the Premier League season, where we'll face Fulham at home and Burnley away. So we're going to come back immediately, and on the episode after that I'll show you the Conference League final, where our opponents will be Lyon. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.